hold up 1 second, bro. Hold up.
I think there was a good thing we were about to go into, like.
We talking about human design and astrology. He was like, if you don't know the birth chart, I'm like,
okay,
wait.
Yeah, human design astrology is dope. Also, this whole like Candace Owens versus Hawk Newsom in the two like I like what Dre said. He's like, why are we arguing? That's a dope kind of name for, because I feel like we're gonna continue to be that middle ground of all of these conversations.
Right.
And, yeah, I think this is gonna be fun. I recorded this, so we're gonna chop it up and do something.
I'm about to say you gotta chop it up. That's really what it is. But
yo, I could low key make, you could run this jump through OBS, bro, and make like ill-ass design, like backgrounds and shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yo, I gotta go.
All right, bro.
All right, peace. I'll let y'all. This is fun.
All right. Yeah. All right. Peace.
Yo, Josh.
What's goody?
I was gonna say you chime in, my boy Israel. Cool.
Oh, word. Where is he?
Just Coop give you the good word. Like,
no, that's a fact. Let me see.
Coop being there, like, yo, listen, what you want to know?
Matter of fact, I think I got hold up, let me see. I mean, this is the pro. I think it'll just keep going. I had 2 hours on it, but meeting settings. I don't want to have to create it more. No, you had a good. You said why are we arguing? That's a fire name of the like a of the pod or like of the segment. Why are we arguing?
Yo, everybody is just so rooted in. I mean, we all got tricked, to be real. Like, niggas got tricked to thinking activism looks a certain way. We got tricked to think education looks a certain way. We got tricked to thinking like what money really is. Like, all this shit, niggas is just tricked. So you just playing out what somebody, you know what I'm saying, incepted in your head from a long time ago, incepted in your parents' head. And it's not until you decide for yourself that this is what my life is going to be, or this is what I want to do, then you're just going to be in the game. You're going to be in game. You ain't going to be playing the game. So it's like, I guess you at Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Then he's not gonna have no context, so you probably gonna have to text him to be real. I'll text it to him. You still got unlimited Zoom?
Yeah. Screen broadcasting. Oh, because I was.
So you just wanted to be like, we just look at current events type of thing?
I mean, for this specific vibe, yeah. We could have other ones that's just us talking about shit. Like at some point I took the screen off and it was just y'all talking. Yeah. I let you and Rob duke it out. Cause y'all was going.
I was like, yeah, but nah. Fuck it.
Nah, that's I like that shit. Why are we arguing? That's all right. But I mean, that's just content. I know niggas that fuck with us will watch that shit.
And no, for sure. It'll just have that shit on in the background.
Yep. And it's like niggas went through mad different topics in an hour. Niggas talked about bitches. Niggas talked about relationships. politics. It
Word,
was valid.
word. Shit. It was with my son. Let me see if I get Malik on. You still trying to be on, or you about to go take care of some shit?
No, I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
I got work that is due, nigga, that I have not been doing.
I got work due too, but I started it pretty much, so I'm not, and they ain't pay me yet, so I got some time.
I call this nigga Malik. Fuck that guy. He's with the blacks.
Oh yeah,
funny. Bomba Club. Damn. I don't know who could hop on. You gotta hit somebody random, like what's the old girl?
you know,
What's Terms and Conditions podcast?
who's that?
Or get Campbell.
Or see what this nigga do. So we like, cause
he be like, yeah. Nah. I mean, you could look at it this way. We can look at it that way. He be like, yo, all right, yo.
Yo, what you doing?
I'm just chilling right now.
Yo, I'm about to send you the Zoom link. Me and Dre in the Zoom, we recording, we doing YouTube content. You gotta hop in. You gotta pull up to the studio.
What you mean, pull up to the studio?
Just click on the Zoom.
Click a link.
All right.
I'm about to text it to you. All right. Let's see.
We gotta have like 5 people on the joint.
That's a fact. That'll get loopy. Yeah. I just text it.
Okay, word. So this is some shit for me to look in.
Nah, you gonna be on it with us. We gonna be talking about shit. You logged in?
Yeah, I just hit it. I gotta download that shit real quick.
Oh, you don't got Zoom. Let me plug my
I
phone.
had it, but
It's like, what topic we gonna go down? We got.
you said what?
I'm trying to think what topic, like where we gonna go with it.
Where he is Campbell? He on? Oh, no, he not on yet.
He downloading it.
You got a meeting idea or something?
We was on here with Rob earlier. We was just scrolling through. We was talking about like Kanye bugging out. We was talking about
How you feel about Kanye? Damn, I want to hear it. Nah, when he get,
he about to
I want to
get-
ask. I gotta ask Campbell his opinion.
None of that shit gonna be real with y'all niggas.
See,
Damn,
nah, hold it. Don't even speak about it yet. Just
Damn,
whatever your real opinion is, that's what we want to hear.
They took the interview down.
What the
Damn,
Kanye?
that's crazy. Yep.
Damn, I didn't watch it yet.
Damn, this shit is took down.
Yeah, they took it down.
See, look at that censoring shit.
I was slacking. I was dead.
I low key was about to download it too because I knew it was gonna happen.
That would have been good. That would have been easy 200K content. YouTube tomorrow. Play the whole shit and just talk about it. Blood clot.
Somebody got that shit. Somebody gotta have it.
God damn.
My son
You watching the classic, bro?
Yeah, he watching an old ass show.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm watching like some little some Lord of the Rings type shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Amazon shit?
The new shit that they just put out?
Yeah, the dragon shit.
No, that's different. House of Dragon, that's Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Bro, Joey was trying to put me on, bro. I tried to watch it, dog. I watched like 5 episodes straight. I'm still not.
I never got into Game of Thrones, even the original shit. Like,
No, that's what I'm saying. I was watching the original.
oh yeah, no. Wait, did I turn this shit off?
Damn, they really took that shit down. They some bitches.
Niggas turn my camera on. Okay. We got one audio. Heart's been broke so many times. If you hear a nigga singing Negro spirituals outside, it's my landlord.
He's singing right now.
Wow, that's crazy. I was just saying I was about to call in on too. What?
It's time worldwide. Do you know who I met today?
Wait. Yo, hop on this. Yo, I'm gonna send you this link. Hop on and then tell me. I'm recording the show with my niggas. I want you to be on it because you're my nigga. That's fine. You rolling up a blunt? I'm about to. I'm sending it right now. Hold up, don't hang up. You came on, Campbell? Oh, this nigga Campbell about to hop in too.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Hi, Marcus.
Who that?
As in
Your future wife.
yeah, you gotta chill.
What you say? My what?
You said your
Hold on. I gotta turn my shit down. I can't hear nothing.
about to get
I don't know why the volume on here low.
What up, Campbell? Yo?
What up, man?
I'm on this.
You don't got video in your joint?
Nah, I don't need a video, man. Y'all can hear the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the bedroom butt naked, man. You don't need to see me on camera, nigga.
That's Marcus.
Marcus.
Yo, I can't really hear nothing too much though. I don't know why.
All right, shut up. Wait, you can't log in though?
Hold on.
Just cancel that shit. What Zoom are you in? It's for a job.
Campbell, you still eating wild oatmeal, yo?
Let me call you back to this.
Nah, I don't really eat oatmeal like that, man. I mean, here and there.
You stop?
Nah, I mean, you eat it once a day. You say wild oatmeal like
if you eat oatmeal multiple times a day, that's kind of wild.
That's what I'm saying. I eat it one time a day, man. And like, nigga.
Wait. All right. That's a good topic. Hold up. Y'all niggas really have regimens like I feel like Dre, you don't follow like a breakfast, lunch, dinner regimen.
Yo, can I turn the
healthy?
I mean, I've been slacking now, but like the last couple of weeks, but I've been on my eat once a day shit.
Okay, that sounds more like some shit you would do.
Yeah. Eat once a day, have a little smoothie at nighttime. Well, by like 6, 7 if I'm still hungry, but
once a day, that's a breakfast or that's a lunch?
It's like between 1 and 3.
Okay, so what are you doing right in the morning?
3.
How are you breaking your fast?
Like I'll get up, I'll drink water, and I'll go work out. And I'm drinking water. Then when I get back, I shower. Then I drink like tea probably. I'll probably have some tea. And then by the time I start doing work, by the time I look up, it's like 12, 1. So I eat, then I eat enough where it's like, I don't want to eat no more. Like I feel like this
I guess I eat enough.
You eat enough, I'll be like, all right, I'm good. And usually when I'm like that, I don't gotta eat for the rest of the day. It's like,
I mean, but how much you eating? You eating to the point where you like, damn, I'm full as hell. Like,
it could be. I feel like after a certain while, you just eat till you're satisfied. You just be like, I'm straight, yo. And that's just it.
I mean,
that shit was working. It was working for me. You feel me? Like,
I feel you.
More like self-control type of thing.
How you feel like as far as with your like you're saying your physique, like you feel like weight wise, like you feel like weight wise staying the same?
I was cutting like, I think I was cutting. It was helping me cut weight. It was definitely helping me cut weight for sure.
Funny thing is, like I fell into a regimen like that. I don't even know how long ago, probably since I've been working. That shit would be hard for me to eat. So it's like, yeah, I don't really eat till like 2 o'clock some days, but I get up at like 4 a.m. Shit crazy.
Yeah, and you be on the move. You be on your feet too. Like
I be burning like 1,000 calories up until that 2 o'clock.
Yeah, like I be sitting down majority of the day. You feel me? So it's like I be needing something. Like if I ate like regular traditional, I'll probably gain weight, man. Easy. You feel me? Like.
Sorry, I just realized I was on mute. I was off of mute this whole time. My bad.
This is everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm fucking around. This is a show, but it's not that kind of show. But
my bad, y'all. What's up?
This is Dre. That's Campbell. This is Josh.
Is it frozen? Oh dang, it's frozen.
Oh yeah, you kind of frozen.
It's just your forehead.
Damn.
Now you straight now.
Oh, we see a little bun.
What's up, everybody?
Josh, I switched the hats. It's a new episode. You feel me?
Yeah, right. Nah, fuck out of here. This nigga is switching decor and shit.
What show is this?
This is called Why We Arguing.
Right. Man, niggas don't take me for my Game of Thrones on my day off, man.
You don't want to watch that shit.
What you was doing?
I was bored, man.
It's freezing.
Just wait till that snowfall come back, man. You'll be all right.
I don't watch that shit either, man.
Or what's the other shit? What's that other shit? The Detroit shit. Oh, BMF.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll wait for that. That shit hard.
Yo, so let me ask y'all a question. Like, what shows y'all watch? Because I'll be looking for shit to watch, and I don't be knowing what to watch.
I watch Married to Medicine. I watch Real Housewives of I watch Married to Medicine. I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Potomac, and this new show called Impact. It's actually really good.
Why are you just showing your forehead?
Because I can, and I'm trying to get near my Wi-Fi, and my forehead's cute. You got an issue?
I didn't say it was a problem.
Aren't you a blank eye? Aren't you a whole cartoon?
No need to get
got no video on.
Like you can't be coming for me with no video.
It's just a question, man. It's just a question.
It's a question with a little bit of spice. But hey, y'all should watch the show called Impact though. It's really good.
Okay.
Wait, so just give us 30 seconds. What is Impact?
Oh, Impact is about a bunch of you guys are gonna think, Impact is about a bunch of am I frozen or am I talking still?
You're talking.
Good.
So like there's this girl named Ari Fletcher on Instagram. Her name is like the Real Kyle sister. There's this girl named Jada Cheeves. Their Instagram, like she's like they're big on IG. They're like influencers and like IG models and stuff like that. People would categorize them as baby mamas, but they've catapulted their lives into like influencer status. And I think it's a show with this guy named Arrogant Tay, he's like a really big hairstylist. And Lakia, the rapper who signed to QMC or QC, my bad, not QMC. QC, and then her friend Destio, who's a rapper, I guess. And it's just following them around Atlanta. Like they're like the girls and they're like the public figures that Gen Z currently looks up to. Like people who are in like high school, maybe middle school, early college, like these are the girls they look up to. So it's like a show following around their lives. It's actually pretty interesting about how much you can make money on the internet. It's very interesting. From endorsements and like how they like flip their lives upside down. That's it. You know, may sound boring to the average guy, but you know, it's reality TV. So I feel like men like power. I'm not men, people like Power and BMF and like, you know, shows like that. I've never watched Power.
That shit is ass.
Oh, well, I liked BMF when I saw it. Like, I know people like script. Like, I like Atlanta. That came out with a new season.
Yeah.
What else? Atlanta. That's it. Why is this on the screen? Oh my God! Look at Ed Sheeran. That's my guy.
Out of everything you saw,
I met him today. That's why I was calling you to tell you.
That nigga look crazy.
He's
you
so
met Ed Sheeran
nice.
today?
No, yes, I met him at my job. He's so nice.
Wait, Ed Sheeran doesn't have a
Papoose
single song where he needs to be moving like this. Oh,
Nah, I was telling him that he's really good when it comes to cross-genre stuff. I think this is actually kind of cool.
He was rapping Papoose. I was like, that's crazy. How you know Papoose?
oh shit.
Yeah. He's in, yeah.
Pap is like, Pap just stays like in it. Like he's not gonna leave. Like he's not gonna be done with this shit.
Ed Sheeran's a cool guy. And I could see him, you know.
Nah, he's cool. All right.
Hanging out with different cultures.
So,
I was about to say the
so
black
where are we
community.
going, guys? We got 4 people on this call. We're here. Let's make use of this next 20 minutes and do something valid. I'm on my explore page, but this might not be valid. So if you want to do something different, let me know.
I got a question. Campbell,
Yo,
what you think about Kanye?
nigga, I mean, you asking me a question where it's like, I mean, honestly, I'll be under the rock when it comes to that shit, man. I don't know what you talking about. What happened? Like, inform me.
I don't know.
Cause nah, seriously, like you asked me what happened with Kanye.
Nah, it's not a good like. That's not like a good representation of the interview though.
Yeah, nah, I don't really be up on like certain shit, like certain like, you know what I'm saying, like talky, like
I'm saying what I'm saying basically is more so in general, like, you know what I'm saying, like it don't got to be something specific. Like, do you fuck with Kanye, like the way he thinks, or do you even know how he thinks?
I put it like this: he a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like people think the way they think, ain't no thing. Like it's his way of thinking. He has his own right to think the way he think. Ain't nothing wrong with it, ain't nothing right with it. Just the way he think.
Valid.
I mean, like, what's right, what's wrong? Then I can tell you how he think is. You know, I can kind of judge how he think if he tell me what's right and what's wrong. Other than that, it's like shit. You just nigga. We gonna talk about Kanye thinking crazy. We gotta talk about a lot of motherfuckers out here.
Everybody thinking crazy. Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, what he talking about? What, white lives matter, man? That nigga trying to be like. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be up in the fucking, like, he trying to be in the talk. What is it?
You can't sit, bro. Y'all can't sit here and say, I don't know. I feel like society is very easy on Kanye. I feel like there's a lot of people that are hard on him and like they canceled him, but there's a lot of people who, no matter what he does, I feel like it's gonna get to a point where this man murders somebody on like Instagram Live or something until y'all are like, okay, this is enough. Like, you know damn well people can think how they think, but at the end of the day, you're a public figure and you know who you are. Like, you're part of the Mount Rushmore of hip hop, one of the greats. Like, I just feel like anybody, it doesn't matter if you're woke or not. I don't know. It doesn't matter if you're woke or not woke or trying to spread, like, you're a public figure. Like, people are watching you and you need to have some type of level of responsibility. And I feel like Kanye accepts himself as a public figure. I mean, this man is clearly hinting in this interview that he's about to run in 2024. So you're a public figure. Like, that takes that takes a great deal of responsibility, and people need to stop taking it so lightly and, try to get fame just to look cool. Like, you are a public figure. people look up to you, especially little white men, little white boys. All these little white boys that be fanboying over Adidas and Yeezy and all this stuff, like those are the people he's speaking to. So he really needs to watch the narratives that he's trying to push. I don't know. People could be free thinkers,
what narrative
but there's
do you think he's trying to push? What narrative?
I don't know. Like I honestly, as a Gemini, I was very confused from this video. I feel like when it comes to Geminis and whether you believe in signs or not, I feel like I in some type of way, I always defend Kanye, but within the recent, like probably like 4 years, I haven't been defending anything he does, because now it's just like super, super contradicting. Now I know what people say what people see when they say that I don't make sense sometimes. Like this was, it was a lot. Sorry, what was the question again? Because I was supposed to start ranting. What was the question?
No, it was just like, oh no, go ahead, Josh.
Go ahead, Dre.
No, go ahead. My fault.
Now I was saying, what narrative do you think he's pushing?
Oh, okay. I feel like, I don't know. I was discussing it with my friend last night, and I have to be transparent and say that I've only watched about 2 hours of the interview. I haven't gotten to certain parts, but I feel like 2 hours is a good enough of content to digest.
Damn, it was 2 hours long.
That's
it's a 3 hour long. It's a 3 hour long interview.
That shit.
They took it down.
They took it down.
Nigga,
They took it down.
Watch that shit. There's
Really?
no information that nigga can tell me for 3. Like, why would I flood my mind with nonsense like that?
I was like 2
hours.
3
hours.
Like, let me
Just
ask
because it's
anybody
3
who
hours?
watched that shit for more than an hour. What did you learn? How did you get better? Like, what did you learn?
I learned. I mean, I didn't learn anything. I just learned
I know
more
you
about.
didn't learn anything, but I just was just trying to ask.
I mean,
What I'm
I just feel like
what
this
I'm saying
nigga
is like,
has.
what's the point of watching it then?
Entertainment.
To give you something to talk about?
I mean,
Entertainment.
one, it does give us something to talk about. Two, like, I just feel like for me personally, I am a part of the culture. I need to stay up on what's up to date. I like to talk and I like to interview people. So Drink Champs is a show that I watch,
100%.
whether it's Kanye, whether it's what's that nigga who went to jail for shooting that dude? You know, all the old head rappers that he be bringing on. Like, I'm gonna watch it. Period. I need to stay up on culture.
Me,
like, this is. Go ahead.
For me, I just like I'm up for watching the clip and seeing what the fuck they talking about to stay up on it. But for me to like indulge in it, I feel like it just floods my mind to a point of negativity. Like it's not just, I'm just at a point where I'm not around for watching shit that ain't bettering me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's
but
like
it doesn't
when
bother
you talk
you.
about Kanye West for 3 hours, god damn, 3 hours.
But it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother
think-
you when, don't you want to see the whole, like, for me, I feel like when they cut
Hell
down
no.
things. Okay, wait. When they cut things down, you don't get the whole.
I want to indulge in a conversation for 3 hours.
Okay.
I think like for it's like this. The same way how you watching House of Dragon, right?
Right.
I can watch Drink Champs.
Nah, I hear that.
In that
even
regard,
House of Dragon, I'm only gonna watch that motherfucker one episode. I'm probably gonna fall asleep halfway through.
That's what I'm saying. I fell asleep watching this. So it's like
I fell asleep watching it too, but I think what keeps you interested in it is the bullshit this man is saying to the host trying to play both fields. Like, okay, Kanye, we fuck with you, and okay, wait, we're not agreeing with this, and just trying to make him happy. I feel like in this whole show, I feel like maybe Nori, he like, you know, he held him like to his words at the point when he was talking about Jewish people, but every fucking thing else that he know damn well him and his little co-host did not understand. Like, come on now. Like, you guys are just trying, everybody around Kanye, I could tell, is a yes man. And I'm trying to really understand who his spiritual leader is other than God. Cause I just feel like when it comes to studying the Bible, it's always good to, everybody usually has a pastor or some type of Christian leader that they go to, somebody for guidance. I really want to know who this man is sitting down with to be interpreting all this rhetoric and all these things from the Bible, and like saying this and that, and like, you know, using Christianity to like spread his narrative and his rhetoric. Like, I think it's crazy.
I think people do that every day. Like,
yeah, but he's wilding. This is not.
But I don't think he's not doing anything but just ranting. Like,
okay, we don't. Okay.
No, but people choose to listen to him. People choose to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to listen. He don't have no effect on your life. I made this point earlier. Like, people be out here, you know what I'm saying, denouncing him because he do shit for attention or whatever the case may be. Boom, cool. But it'd be rappers that got real bodies out here, or all their lyrics is about killing people, shooting people, spinning the block, fucking your girl, this, that, and the third. And they saying like, yo, we gotta cancel, stop listening to this dude. Like rappers like Boosie, all they whole catalog is genocide. And Kanye's the bad guy because he put on a White Lives Matter t-shirt because he's bad.
It's not that. I just feel like all the little rappers you're talking about, and you know what's crazy? I don't know. You know, a Black person's famous when you could talk to like your grandma about this person or a white person about this person. You know, like people who aren't into the culture. Kanye is on a different level than all these little other little niggas talking this and that. Like he's up there with Hove and Diddy. Like these are people that you can go to Japan. You can go to Madagascar and say Beyonce or Kanye West, and they're gonna know who he is. Like you can't sit there and defend that. And the same way people hold Donald Trump accountable, the same way people try to hold Donald Trump accountable and cancel him is the same way people should be canceling Kanye. Because I'm pretty sure some of y'all are offended by some of the things that Trump has said.
I feel the opposite. I feel like niggas should let Trump rock and niggas should let Kanye rock.
Yeah, because if they could silence them, then they could silence you, and then you're gonna be pretty pissed off when it come your way.
I'm all for silencing anything that's gonna, you know.
No, you're not, because what if you have a point of view that you strongly believe in, and you start trying to convince people that this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and then people start believing you, like I fuck with her. And then as soon as
you guys think it's right for Kanye to spread that Jewish people are fucked up because they have generational wealth? That's basically what this whole fucking conversation was about. Jewish people, they own everything. They own everything. Like, okay, they own everything. That's up to us as Black people to come together. He's telling the truth. They do own everything, but what are you complaining about?
Yeah, like why are you mad that he said that?
Why you? No, it's like my question is, Kanye, why are you mad? Okay, it's stopping what you have to do. You started Donda. You started your own school that is not even accredited. If you don't like the States, go somewhere else. Start your own community. Don't worry about these Jewish people because listen to me. Jewish people are worldwide. Go somewhere where you can't find Jewish people and start your own damn community if it's that serious. I don't understand. It's like complaint. I don't know. Like
he has an opinion. You can't be mad because somebody has an opinion.
I'm not mad that he has an opinion. I'm mad that he's saying things like that. Go ahead.
But he also said that melanated people are the Jews.
What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
I know exactly what it means.
I know all that black Jew shit, but like, what does that mean?
What do you? I'm saying like
okay, Black people are Jews too. So
the original. That's what he's saying, and it gets skipped over.
Yeah, but that has nothing. I just feel like, yes, Black people are the original Jews. Is he trying to say, Jews own everything? So really everything that they own is something that Black people should own because they're the original Jews?
I'm not saying what he's saying. I'm just saying
that's what I'm getting from what he's saying. And if that's the case, like, just like there's different like types of Black people in this world, and some Black people may be more maybe excelling more than other Black people. So does that mean all the Black people that aren't succeeding own my shit? Like, I don't know.
I think it's more so a sense like, okay, when people get lawyers, people get like law firms and stuff like that, or you sign a deal, or a media company or a music company, the heads of Pfizer, the heads of all of these, pharmaceutical companies, there's one common denominator. You feel me? And I think he was pointing at that. And it's like, why is that the case? And people are
because Jewish people are good at they've always been good at that.
But listen to what I'm saying. People go through their day-to-day just living life, not looking at things, not knowing, and you may feel like things are out of place, but you never know why. You feel me? And it might be because all the energy you put in is going into a certain place, and you just don't know. And nobody's never told you. It's just a way to look at it. It's just perspective. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying right or wrong. It's not right or wrong. It's just, okay, wow, I never knew that.
I can respect that. And that's why, to be honest, like, when it comes to like a lot of shit Kanye be talking about, like, I'm willing to actually like listen to it and not just like turn away from it because.
But not for 3 hours, right?
No, not at all. But you like give me the touch points. But 3 hours, there's nothing nobody's going to say for 10 seconds. 3 hours that's going to be anything informal for me. There's no way.
I don't think you can take this interview in pieces.
What I'm saying is like some things that he's talking about, I can guarantee like he has a valid, like you're saying, like point on. I don't even know most of the touch points, but it's I've heard enough shit Kanye say to be like, you know what? I can see why he think like that, just to have an open mind about it. But I'm not gonna be shut off about a motherfucker's point of view.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Like, so if y'all was to give me touch points on the 3 hours, yeah, I'd talk about it. But I wouldn't sit there and watch it.
So let me expand it a little bit past the Kanye situation, and just kind of in general. So do you feel like long form content like that in general is like boring, or you just like,
it's just this is all I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna ask somebody questions for 3 hours, right? They're gonna give you their point of view for 3 hours. I'm not interested in hear his point of view on those questions for 3 hours. All it is his opinions. So for that point, like, if you just give me like valid touch points on things that are actually like considerable to think about, you know what I'm saying? In our day and age, like in our culture, whatever that has some type of information that can move me forward as far as in the thought of, like, because if you're sitting there be like, hey, Kanye, what do you think on some I'm saying irrelevant shit? It's nothing for me to really think about.
Nah, you don't think his stories are interesting?
Bullshit questions, are they not?
but I don't think it's irrelevant.
You don't think the stories in between
but
are
that point you
interesting?
made is important. Like, I don't think they're asking him questions about.
They're not asking him nothing. He's just going off.
He's literally just going off on a tangent. He's telling different stories. He's like really going.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, I don't think I could take this interview in pieces, because like celebrities complain about shit getting cut down all the time, and like they may make a point within a 5-second video and it's not their whole entire point. That's why I don't think those little clips are helpful, because you might take things out of context. And that's why I took the time to really listen to it, to be like, listen, all these niggas keep fucking with Kanye for a reason. Let me listen to it. And I listened to it, and it was still absolute bullshit, in my opinion.
No, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, as far as the absolute bullshit, only because.
But I got the information for myself and didn't rely on the media twisting it. So now it's confirmed.
What I'm saying is this, like, him going on a show to just ramble for 3 hours, it's a reason he's doing this. Is it not? Like,
there's a reason, because
wants to be in the limelight, or he just wants to hear him talk about how crazy he is, so he can keep being talked about.
But
that's all I see.
He's doing it because he's being blackballed, and he doesn't. Kanye doesn't like to be silenced. 2, let me tell y'all something, and I'm saying this anonymously. Well, not really, but I think Kanye was trying to allude to some Illuminati shit. That's why I think they took down the video. Yes, it might be because he's insulting a lot of people. A race of people, a religion of people who are, sorry, I was getting a call. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
He might be insulting a religion of people who are in high places everywhere, but I think he was alluding to some Illuminati shit. And I was on the phone with my friend. He said, listen, you need to watch out, because Kanye needs to watch out, because he's saying this shit for a reason. Like, he's done. You can't say certain shit on public platforms like that. That's why that video got taken down.
This is all I'm
because they slander. There's channels that slander Black people all day, Muslim people all day, all types of religions. But there's, next to them talking about Jewish people who are in higher powers, I think he was alluding to other things too that they needed to remove. And probably the hosts were being threatened. I think it was a lot of things. And also remember, Kanye and Diddy. Remember this point: Kanye and Diddy are beefing currently. They're currently beefing. Revolt is Diddy's channel that Drink Champ goes on.
As far as the media and shit lets us know they're beefing. But what I'm trying to say
is friends.
No, he said they're beefing.
He gives you a reason to talk about nonsense. Like they want motherfuckers to be
know what they're
doing.
doing.
It's a reason to keep him relevant and keep niggas talking about it. That's why everybody's talking. You know how many people having the same conversation right now? And that's the reason why I don't listen to this shit, because I don't like to fall into the same trendy shit. It's like, what are we really talking about?
It's good to keep up with culture, man. It's not trendy.
That's the third time you answer that question with that same answer. It's good to keep up with culture.
No, not even that. But
that's crazy. Like, so we talk about Kanye just to keep up with culture.
But that's his power in the public eye. Like, he is y'all keep.
Trust me, I got an open mind to all of this.
I don't fuck with Kanye, but at the end of the day, he's an icon. He's up there.
What does that mean? Okay, but what I'm saying is,
so obviously his relevance in history is important. His relevance in history is important. 1, 2, this is an interview people are gonna look back on. Niggas look at Whitney Houston interviews. Niggas look back at Whitney Houston interviews. They're gonna look back on this Kanye interview. You can't sit here and say it's 3 hours.
Interviews. What did that change in history?
Huh?
What did Whitney Houston interviews change in history? Or was it just something
It's
to
not
talk
that it
about?
changed in
at a
history.
given
It's a
time?
part of history. Y'all
was-
think
it
Whitney
was-
Houston's a part of history?
Talk about in a given time, just like this is. That's all I'm saying. Was it not? Because it didn't
Yeah,
change anything. It didn't make us do or not do anything.
I wish y'all
She
was on
still
camera
did
so I could
crack
see your
and
facial
passed
expression.
away and whatever happened.
Yeah, no, yes, yeah, y'all should be on camera.
I don't want to
bro.
show my face because I'm anonymous. Oh shit. Okay, I say
I'll show
iPhone.
my face.
Your whole name is on the joint.
Really? You're lying. It says iPhone.
No,
That's
that's
Campbell joint.
Shit,
that?
where am I?
Illuminati after you, bro.
Say
Like,
N.O. Ocon.
This is not Anna Ocon. This is a person who's kidnapped her. She's currently locked up in a closet somewhere.
Okay,
I'm dead ass.
that's crazy.
and that's
So,
illegal.
yo, Campbell,
that's illegal.
who do you listen to? Or what do you listen to, I should say?
In terms of
I'm
information,
about to come on camera in a second, man.
Come on, Marcus.
My boy
Let's
got
go.
worked out.
What she say?
he said,
What happened?
I said,
Nah,
come on,
you know,
Marcus.
man.
My boy got worked up.
This is what
Who,
this is what we
Nah, I'm
doing
good.
from now on. We
I'm
doing
good.
this.
Y'all need to
niggas be
pay
ready.
me, not y'all using me for my voice.
Hell yeah, I'm about to use you
We
for
tell
every.
you about my day at work.
That could be a different show. That could be a different show.
Hmm.
Me and you could have our own show. Gemini talk.
Okay, yo, move the screen, bro.
Yo, can this go on like
Oh,
speakerphone or
It's
something? I
over.
can't
It's
hear
over for
nothing.
the screen.
Or like I don't know, put something else up, like your logo.
I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. What are we gonna talk about? Like this group. I'm trying to figure out what the
Now
topic.
we good, yo. I want to know what Campbell listens to, or like what does he listen to for
Think
information?
about listening to it. Like, explain yourself a little more.
Where do you get information from?
My mind.
Well,
what do you mean by that?
you have to elaborate on information. You mean news, how to solve a math
Thank
problem.
you.
I can't ask Campbell about news because I already know that's no. Like that's that. I know this guy. So with Campbell, I got to try to be general and hope that he like hooks on to something.
He clearly sees through the bullshit. He not gonna say nothing. He said,
I know this
Y'all
nigga.
gotta
This
be
nigga cool
specific.
pulling up.
So what?
This nigga cool.
Yeah,
What's
he about
that?
to hop on.
Oh, Coop hopping on? Yeah, I'm trying to hear that nigga point of view on some shit. Nah,
That's-
I mean,
Yeah, that's the you gonna learn something. Coop
I
gonna
mean,
sell
I'm,
you
I
some
mean,
shit like
I'm into learning something, but I'm gonna learn something about what? About what another motherfucker think about life, motherfucker? Like, come on, dog. What you talking about here? What I'm gonna learn? I can learn about another motherfucker's point of view. That's cool, but it's not the make or break on nothing. I hope you know
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Do you think other people's point of view help you to carve out your own?
100%, because it's just like we all go through the same type of experiences throughout life. So it's like one person who could have a certain type of insight, but if you just following the trend on the way motherfuckers live life, you know,
Nah,
you never
following
have
is
your-
crazy.
Huh?
I said being a follower is crazy.
That's what I mean. But that's fucking 88% of the world.
I know, but are you not
100% of the people on this
you-
call are followers in some type of way.
100. We all manipulated to the point.
100% of the people on this call are followers. Don't sit here and say, I'm a
100.
leader. I'm a leader. You follow
Wait, hold on,
somebody.
hold on.
If you got a boss at work, you following that nigga or woman.
So somebody said that on this call. Somebody said they're a leader, or you just saying that? Because I never said that. I never said I wasn't.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I apologize.
I'm
Marcus.
not
Nobody on
asking
this.
I'm not asking for sorry. I'm just saying, like, I never said I was.
Fuck my
I
sorry.
know I'm
Listen,
manipulated.
Marcus. Oh,
I know I'm
Jesus.
manipulated.
Listen, I got a question.
What? He said manipulated?
We're
This
all
nigga seems
manipulated from
to be-
society. We are all manipulated from
I
society.
can mute people, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
mute
get on
us,
my
nigga.
Kevin Samuel shit and mute niggas.
Okay.
Yeah, peace,
I will
peace,
mute
bro.
myself.
Like,
Don't worry.
you know what I'm
I'll
saying?
mute
My man's
myself.
is in there.
We about to
I'll
go on
mute
our
myself.
own call.
Peace, Queen, Emperor, excuse me.
Yo, peace.
Peace, peace.
Yo, Campbell. So I'm asking this:
Yo,
Do you?
Yo, Campbell, get on camera, yo. Anna,
Yeah.
get on camera.
Do
nigga,
you?
why
do
every-
you-
No.
if you was to close your eyes, it'll be the same thing, man. Just relax. It ain't that big of a deal.
This is crazy.
Tripping.
Yo, if you motherfucking
Damn.
do you shy away from content and listening to things out of fear of being a follower or feeling like a follower Like, do you just be like, nigga, I ain't no follower, so I ain't gonna listen to that shit? Because I feel like
I'll listen.
I feel like you
to it. I
have
just be
to
like,
understand it in yourself to be like, yo,
no,
I'm
no,
not a
no, no,
follower,
no, no.
but
It's not.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
listen
like
to this to try to gain what I can gain, and I'll throw away what I don't need because I'm not a follower.
100%. Just like
And I feel like you have such an extreme stance, so I feel like you're missing out on valid information because you like,
I
don't gotta listen to that.
I wouldn't say no. I hear what you're saying, but I wouldn't say I'm missing out because just like you said, I'll indulge in it, but I'm not about to spend my time and energy on that shit. See what I'm saying? Like I'll hear it just to know enough to understand what's going on. But then I'm like, bro, what is this really teaching me? It's not teaching me nothing, so I'm gonna move on. See what I'm saying? So it's like,
hold on. So you come to that conclusion while you're consuming consuming something? Like midway through, like, I'm not learning that and I'm good on it.
No, not at all. Okay, so what are we talking about right now? And I can give you my stance on it. But until you tell me what we're talking about, this is just too broad for me to really speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So are we talking about the Kanye situation? We just talking about a broad matter?
No. I'm talking about, I think it's more so in general, like how you consume like information, consume media, like
everything's subjective. Life is subjective, man. Everything is given a change. You understand? Like one way I may, you know what I'm saying, take on or you're saying indulge in information is a different way I'm indulging.
Okay.
Everything's not the same.
I'm just asking because like some people read books. You feel me?
Yeah.
Do you read books?
I'm gonna be more indulged. Like right now, I would love to get into like real estate and shit like this and all that, but I'm more interested in nutrition. So I'm indulged more into nutrition topics. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be the real on me living longevity and like how's me getting out. I want to get into that, but at the same time, like you're saying, I wouldn't be as like I'm gonna be like, and this is just an example of you saying one thing that matters as far as like longevity in life, and one thing that matters as far as like finances. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, would I be more opposed to listen to something about nutrition than real estate? Nah, but I would listen to nutrition first. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about like what I choose. Everything is subjective. So for one person it may be this, for another person, if you asking me, the way I indulge in nutrition, and information is all subjective to the given content. Does that make sense to you?
Man, turn your camera on, Campbell.
That's what I'm saying. You're hiding.
Why y'all need to hear me talk, man?
You've been talking this whole time. We like to hear you talk.
Why y'all want to see me talk?
I don't know.
Yo, this nigga is not gonna do it now because
respectfully, I don't care.
My son is a non-conformist.
I respect that. Nah, I mean, I'm just, I'm not in today's. I'm not really opposed to, being against nothing, being argumentative to nothing. Discussions are open, so it's nothing that is like right or wrong. So that's why it's like, how do you do this? How you do this? It's like, does it matter? It's the way I do it.
It's hard to get that energy from you.
What you mean?
I don't know. You seem like a person who's open to listening to other people, but you still strong in your beliefs in a sense.
What?
I could be wrong though.
Is that not how people should be though?
But yeah, but you making it seem like you are open and listening to other people's perspective. I don't know. You making it seem like you're easy to talk to things about and not be argumentative, but you seem like the opposite. You coming off as the opposite.
But that's not fair because it's like this. So let me explain this. So if I have my way of thinking, right, and somebody said tell me their way, and I indulge in, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it, but then I'm like, I just don't get down that way. That's a problem? I just accepted your shit.
But then you say that's how you learn, though. So what are you really learning?
I just learned it, so I could come up on a situation where I'm like, damn, I wish there was another way for me to know how to do this. Well, this nigga did it like this, so let me try. Listen, so I am taking it in. It's just.
Are you still gonna remember it? You would remember something that you're not really taking in. Like if I told you 1 + 1 = 3, and one day it doesn't equal 3, you're like, let me think about the time Enon said it equals 3.
Science don't change. You can't change equations. 1 + 1 cannot
shit.
equal 3.
Yes, it do.
What's that?
What's up, cool?
Hey, look. So if you got
here we go. Let's talk.
More science, right? You got it's only 0 through 9, right? Mm-hmm. So look at it from this perspective. You got your mom, you got your pops, right? That's 1 + 1. They had you. What that equal? That's a third party.
True.
So one
hey, and you know what? And you are right. It is all how you look at it. So you are right. I do stand corrected. Boom. And all. See that? and I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not being an asshole. I just said in my days now, if y'all remember me from even 10 years ago, I'd have been like, nah, fuck that nigga. 1 + 1 is 2. I don't care. Now I'm more like, damn, that was a great fucking point, and I stand corrected because that was a great fucking point. It's logic. You know what I'm saying? So he just explained something to me that made me say, damn, I gotta respect that. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I am. It's the same thing with me taking on information. It's like, but if it's like if I can't grasp any type of logic behind this, like, why am I really doing this? That's my whole thing with the whole Kanye thing. It's like, what's the logic? If I can't grasp it, if you could give me a reason to grasp it, and I come up with it, and you're saying there's enough for me to be like, damn, he broke it down. The motherfucker even know he talking about, like, on a real psychological level, like, and I could really respect it on that level. The hell yeah. You say you could change my point of view easy.
So is the conversation in regards to the White Lives Matter?
I guess. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't fall in love. I don't fall into it enough. Like, it's just all that is words. It's not that deep for me. He's speaking words. It's his opinion, how he feels. It's like, for us to indulge in it, I feel like we wrong. Like, we fucking up the way he trying to think. Now, you want to say he's the leader of the world? Why? It's because we some follow ass motherfuckers. This is our society, our culture. This is the way we do. So for me, I choose not to be like, oh, let me care about him saying White Lives Matter. I'm gonna choose not to care about that. So it's no relevance for me.
So what's the basis essentially of choosing not to at least have an open ear to the White Lives Matter? Like,
I mean,
because
indulging in my time without wanting to do that, literally making a choice, free choice. That's what it is. Like,
so it's a deeper message involved, though.
It's a deep message involved.
What if there is a deeper message involved? What if
I mean, that comes to you, and I feel like that comes to that person, and that person believing there's a deeper message involved. Because unless, like, who's to say there's a deeper message? Who is the writer of the right and wrongs? You see what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you, but like, it's valid. Like, I think everything isn't for everybody. Like, if something reaches you a certain way and it affects you a certain way, then that was for you.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not wrong. Nobody's right or wrong. I'm not saying nobody's right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, it just, it's all subjective.
So I'm sorry, Empress, you was about to speak. Oh, nah. And I'm saying Empress.
My bad. No, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
All right, well, Campbell, I would ask, all right, so what if you're in a situation where you hear something such as White Lives Matter? It may not, stick with you in that point, maybe something that's subjective with you in that point, but then you got, your homies who you got down in the dirt with, now bringing something to you different. And I say, hey, maybe you should take another look at that comment, because there is something deeper. Would you be open to hearing that point of view?
And I'm gonna need your before I answer, I'm gonna need you repeat that one more time. I didn't grasp everything you said.
Nah, so you heard the White Lives Matter comment, all right, that ain't for you when it was spoken, right? But
no, it's not that it was not for me, it's just that I just choose not to, like, okay, right? If I walk down the street and I heard a white motherfucker, if I heard a black motherfucker say White Lives Matter, I'd just be like, yo, if I really cared that much, I would ask that man, why do you feel that way? Or I would say, like, explain that more. Do you feel like these people matter, lives don't matter? I would indulge more so I can grasp the logic of his thought process. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I wouldn't just straight judge and be like, oh no, white lives don't matter. Like, what kind of shit?
Can I raise my hand?
I sit there, no, you can, but what I'm saying is I sit there, I train white people all the time, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure these motherfuckers want to give me the day and time if I wasn't in F45 uniform. But at the end of the day, when they do get a chance to know me, I will say this, and not to say white lives matter or nothing like that, don't get me wrong. But what I will say is there's some people who have done some things for me where I'm like, yo, they fuck with me. Straight up. Now, am I going to sit there and be like, white lives don't matter? That's silly. That's silly to indulgent. Now, if somebody wants to sit there and be like, white lives, black lives, or white lives matter, what you think? Kanye feel like Black lives don't matter when he has black children. Come on now, like what are we really talking about? So it's like we're choosing to let our minds get flustered in this bullshit. So it's like I choose not to do that. So if we want to talk about why lives matter and all that, we could do that. But it's like we want to talk about Kanye saying all this nonsense to stay relevant. Man, miss me on that.
Right, but I get that. I ain't, I'm not saying that. And I understand, like you heard the comment, all right, moved on because that's not specifically relevant for what you talking about right now, what you going through right now. What I'm saying is, if your homies now, you got me, you got Dre, bro, come to you and say, nah, Cameron, you should take a deeper look at what he trying to say. Would you then be open to the opinion?
I would, be the number one asking their opinion. Like, tell me why? Explain. That's why I'm here now asking these niggas.
To why?
Yeah, I've been asking them why they care so much now.
What if you had a baby?
Tell me. They keep saying to stay relevant in the culture. That's the answer they keep saying.
Okay. Let me moderate.
I didn't say that.
Let me moderate.
Right, you didn't, but I know we know who In all said it 3 times. See, I keep tabs while I listen now. We want to do this.
That's cute. I don't care about Kanye saying white lives matter because to keep up with the culture. I care about the interview and what he said just in general. He talked about way more than white lives matter. 2, back to my 2. Wait. So let's say Marcus, let's say you had a
why the president getting attacked right now? Like I don't like this.
I'm not attacking you.
I'm always the nigga that get attacked.
You don't care when you won't get attacked.
Yo, it's always me, Dre.
Yo, why?
Boy, please.
You got that energy, yo. Why? Yo, you supposed to be an open dude. Like I
am open though.
So why people arguing with you?
Okay, but Marcus,
because they're not being open with me. They like, nah, nigga, you gotta think like this. I'm like, damn, I don't want to.
Okay, can I say what I have to say, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. So what if you had a 10-year-old son, right? And let's say your son went to school with like white kids, and now these white kids are fans of. So I know I'm a little high, so my thoughts may go in circles for the next hour or so. But what if one of them little white kids was putting your son onto this, right? They're chatting at school. All of a sudden, you come home, your son is chanting, "White lives matter, white lives matter." Would you not take a concern? I'm only bringing up that point. I'm only bringing up that point back to what I've been saying from the get-go. It matters what he says, and what he says matters because he's a public figure, and he's like you know how Nicki Minaj influences millions of people. The Barbs are crazy. Like Ye has a crazy fan base, and you don't know who's a part of that. That's the next generation that are a part of his fan base. And he could be manipulated. That's why I feel like it matters. Like maybe you're mentally strong enough to be like, I can see through that bullshit, but a lot of people can't.
Nah. I'm really not mentally strong enough. I'm telling you now.
Okay, sorry.
I need a lot more mental strength.
Can I interject?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what if we are, just from Empress's perspective and your perspective, Cam, I ain't hear Broad and Drake's perspective, but what if we taking it wrong? What if what he's saying is white lives matter? What if there's a whole definition change behind that? You know what I'm saying?
What is white?
Hey, I like that.
Saying if
but
white,
nah, we know we talking about Drake. Come on.
Nah,
but
doing
that is a blame. I don't even know.
That's we don't know. So why are we indulging in something we don't know we talking about? See what I'm saying?
No, some people do know though.
Now the conversation is skewing from
irrelevant
to a little deeper.
Because niggas don't even have the. So now we talking about. So now with Drake, if we gonna go from Drake's perspective, we saying that white cannot be white people, may not be white people. Therefore, we are talking about a whole subject on where we are going too damn far on shit we ain't even fucking on the same fucking token on this motherfucking Kanye.
No, that's a look at. So what does black mean to you?
Okay, can I before we go any further?
My son can't aggravate.
Can I say one thing before we started any of this talk? My main concern was that we was gonna be talking about nonsense that didn't matter to nobody's lives. Now. But as we continue to talk about this, what relevance does this have on any of our existence?
I'm about to tell you.
It has the extremist relevance on our existence. What if we told you it had an extreme relevance on your existence? Would you just stop fighting and listen?
Nigga, we are talking on a Zoom call.
we better get out there in the streets and start fucking doing some fucking what's the shit marching and shit, nigga.
Go and march, Marcus.
You gotta
Marcus,
clean up your own room before
go
you
and march.
before you go out and clean up the whole world.
I'm not the one.
Go and march.
Y'all the niggas from marching. Y'all the ones that's getting tight about Kanye saying white lives matter.
I'm not tight about anything. I want to make that clear. I'm not upset about
so
nothing.
First of all, let's go to a different subject.
Can I speak?
Y'all just asking me
and make money like Jews.
Yo, can I speak real quick?
So that's who the real Jews?
That's what I believe. I think we need to stop being mad at Kanye.
Like, let's talk about something that's really going to change some shit. Well, how can we come together and make money like Jews? I think that's what Kanye was really talking about.
But that's what I'm saying though.
But he didn't need to say fuck Jewish people in the same instance as
he didn't. But he did. He
didn't
feel like black people are the real Jews. You don't know his point of view. You can't talk about that if you don't know this man's point of view. You don't know how he's thinking. So it's like we just talking about how we think a motherfucker's opinion is, and that's crazy to me. Like y'all don't really hear that. That's what y'all talking about. Y'all really trying to misconstrue a person's opinion. Like, no, he meant this. No, he meant that. He meant white. No, he ain't.
But you're doing the same thing. Why are you coming at us for the same thing you doing? You interpreted his fucking opinion.
No. Let me.
You just said maybe he meant
I'm
this.
saying
You literally
I
came out your mouth.
I don't care.
Okay, you don't care. Okay,
I told you I didn't want to talk about this at the beginning.
Yo,
I've been on the defense like, yo, it don't matter.
Look,
y'all been like, yo, it does. And then it's like, how? But
look,
nobody can answer it.
I can answer it though.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
All right, cool. If you go back, right? If this is why I think it matters, right?
Okay.
I think that Kanye, when you get exposed to certain stuff, you know what I'm saying, financially, when you get exposed to finances, you get exposed to different things, you get to see a lot of different information, you get different information that's given to you, right? So I think Kanye has had the opportunity to be exposed to a lot of information, right? So especially when you're talking about things of our nature. So when you talk about the term, you know, Black Lives Matter, you know, you got him going and you know, Candace Owens going against that whole Black Lives Matter movement. Me personally, I'm against the Black Lives Matter movement as well, because I understand, you know, through research, through studies and shit like that, that when you're talking about Black, you're not talking about an actual you talk about something that's culturally placed upon our people, you know what I'm saying, when realistically that's just a color. That's not actually something that we should be subscribing to in the first place. And that's not something that I'm just saying in opinion wise. That's something that's being, you know, put out there through the, you know, the place that we live in, through the United States government. They're telling us, you know, if you look into your research that, you know, Black is just an entity, it's not actually a nationality that we should be prescribing to, you know what I'm saying? So when then you have deeper information that's out there, when you hear that white is actually, you know, you talk about free white people, that's actually dealing with, you know, the pure, the Moors and stuff like that, that's dealing with our people and stuff like that. That's when that white lives matter comes into play, and it gives a deeper meaning to the entire subject. So I think the nigga Kanye is really out here trying to give us something deeper for us to take a look at. You know, when he come out here and say we the Jews, people not taking that shit serious. But you nigga, we the Jews. We from the original 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? When he come out here and say that we the you know, white lives matter, he's putting a spin on that shit, saying that this Black Lives Matter shit, which is, you know, Black being civilly mortus, that's a dead entity. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, the people who prescribe to the Black culture is being fucking murdered every day, and there's no consequences behind it, because of what you're actually prescribing to is a dead entity in the first place, which allows them through the Christian Black code to come and fucking kill us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you come and you prescribe nationality wise, you know what I'm saying, you jump on a whole different wavelength. You open up your subconscious to something else, which should consciously awaken you to better and more things that we should be prescribing to as melanated folks, as Moors. I think that should give you a whole nother perspective, bro.
You muted, Campbell.
You might not have something to say.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. What, you unmuted me, nigga?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, you better stop muting me, man. Just be like, yo, Campbell, chill, nigga. I'll chill, but don't
nigga, I said that 17 times.
That. Nah, I don't like that.
That's why it's not good to silence people.
Yeah, I seen that shit pop up like mute. I was like, what the fuck is that? Wait, hold up, nigga. I ain't even say nothing.
I really was trying to mute in auto because she kept fucking bumping her camera.
Nah,
making noise.
My bad.
You gave me on purpose, nigga. But I do hear everything you're saying. It's just here's the thing. I'm all for history. I'm all for digging into history. But either way, that's only for self-awareness, self-knowledge. Like that's not gonna change it. But you made a point, Coop, that it's like I do hear a lot of that. I do hear the whole black thing and all that, but it's like, okay, if I were to do my research and I would go back, it's like I would never be like, damn, this is where my people actually come from. I'm sure that shit has just been erased. Now I can learn about some shit and be like, yo, this is where black people could have not came from. You know what I'm saying? You're saying, but here's the thing, it still ain't gonna change shit today. Like no matter how you want to think about it, it's been a lot of historians who still died the same death they would have died if they didn't read the books. I'm just being real now. We can gain knowledge, and I'm all for learning knowledge. You can teach me a lot of things that I don't know, and I'm all for it. But it may give me some self-awareness, maybe some deeper self-esteem on a psychological level, but in the physical reality of things, it ain't changed shit. Tell me it is. Any of y'all, Dre, you read books.
What if you could go to court? You know what I'm saying? What if
it's changing anything now? It may change your perspective on how you live.
But not this the thing, Campbell. I think you kind of overlooking, right?
I'm overlooking.
Like it's the same with, yeah. Look, like it's like for instance, you said you look up stuff on nutrition.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that information that you have, right? You use it to change your lifestyle. You be like, okay, well, maybe I need to. No, not just yours or your clients. I'm just saying. I'm just using you for example. Yeah. You feel me? So it's not like you just read about health and you just sit there and you don't actualize the information you get from the stuff that you're reading. You use it, you change how you eat, you learn new exercises, all that shit. You feel me? You're using it as fuel to power you to your next, advancement level, whatever. And I think that's the same thing you do it like other information, right? We having this conversation now, and Coop made a point about the term black or whatever the case may be, right? You can say that it's not going to change anything. It won't change anything unless you use the information that you have and actualize it in a way that it benefits you. You feel me? If you know what I'm saying, you look up to it and you be like, okay, well, bet. Well, I'm not going to use that terminology now. So who am I? You feel me? You start following your paperwork a different kind of way. And with that, you might have different benefits that may come with that.
But what I'm saying is that that's more on a psychological level, how you're viewing yourself, like I said, self-awareness, not like, damn, oh, I'm actually Nigerian. My bank account, no, it's not going to change. Or it's like my health is going to go. Like, it's not going to change anything. Like, it's not going to change where you're doing anything. Like, now that given knowledge can be beneficial. I'm not saying it can't. I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. It can, but it's if that given person chooses to make it beneficial. A lot of niggas read shit and don't do nothing with it. Tell me they do.
No, for sure. That's
all I'm saying.
That's the point. So
until you can change that on a psychological level, because it ain't changing physical. Only you can change that from the psychological that you could fucking enhance from the readings. So I'm not saying I can't learn.
But that's the point of being. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the point of information as a whole, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But what
I'm saying.
Like, but I hear that, but that's not.
You're talking about people just
motherfuckers is still gonna be black
for the sake of being smart. Like, oh, I'm smart. Like, whatever. Like that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? No. That I understand what you're saying. When people just go back and forth talking just topics and there's just no end. I understand that part.
But how we gonna make money like the Jews? I'm gonna keep saying this every time we come to a stump. That's my next topic. How can we make money like the Jews?
Well, you gotta understand we the Jews first to make the money like the Jews, though. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you got that perspective, if you got the mindset, right, where you stuck in a black mindset, right? Let's be real with the situation. When you people are stuck in this black mindset, they're looking for handouts. You know what I'm saying? And this, I'm not saying the majority of us. I'm not saying like all of us, but the majority of us look for handouts. The majority of us got this.
I'm gonna fuck this whole conversation up.
Oh, wait. A majority of us got this woe is me type of mindset and shit like that, right? Well, if you come into a situation where now you know the knowledge behind who you are and what you come from, and now you can apply that knowledge behind who you are and what you come from, then there's a whole different type of world out there. Bro, all right, let me ask you a question. Do you know that, and I ain't even trying to go deep into this shit, but know you could pay all your bills are supposed to be paid here in the United States of America?
You said they're supposed to be paid?
All bills are already paid for. Do you know that?
I mean, that I did not know. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things I can learn. I would love to learn.
Right.
Nah.
So that's the kind of shit that we talk about. Like when you talk about information that's out
Can
there.
you elaborate on that for the people who want their bills paid,
You
please?
see what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, hold on.
Like we trying to learn. Like you skipped over that. I was over there washing dishes.
Fuck Kanye, nigga.
Like, yeah.
These bills.
Yeah,
See,
you can talk about that.
need.
That's cute and all, you know.
But Campbell, this is what you missing out on.
What's up?
You saying fuck Kanye and all of that shit. But we sitting here having this conversation, and now this information is being presented because of that glitch in the system.
Okay, Josh, don't distract us from our goal, and it's to know about how to get our bills paid for.
Yo, mute Josh, yo. No,
like Josh.
Kanye don't need to tell me. Don't need to have 3 hours for me to know that though. We just talked about it before Kanye. Let's save 100. I hope you got your money. Josh,
what?
You got your 200?
I definitely do.
Okay. See what I'm saying? So we didn't need Kanye to fucking start that conversation.
Okay, don't talk about it no more. Let this man talk about the bills. What? You about to go back into it?
Go ahead. Mute
that's a whole nother class. That's a whole nother class. That's a whole nother class.
Man, Josh, you got me in here for free. I'm gonna learn something. Please, don't have me in here for free.
You just learned something. Are you black or are you white?
Are you black or are you white? That shit is opinion.
I'm
white. I'm Native American.
Back on now. Here we go. Now we gonna learn something.
I'm Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian. That's see. Yeah. Can I say something before I get muted?
No, don't go into that because I don't care. I want to hear about the bills. What's up with y'all?
The niggas ain't talking about no bills, sweetheart. They not talking about the bills, sweetheart. Just let that go.
I had to mute and
Now all I was gonna say is that black thing is like bro, like my parents from the South, man. First of all, we throwing around nigga, we throwing around a black is just a color. Which we're saying, what side we gonna be on with this? You know what I'm saying? With this whole thing, we saying nigga, we saying black is a color. So it's like, can I not say I'm black, but I can say I'm a nigga? Like, which one are we doing?
No, nigga,
we still niggas. Are we not black?
You a more nigga. You not black.
I'm a more nigga.
Nah, you a more.
Just a more. Okay, I'm just going from.
I'm not a moral. I'm not a more. I'm not a more.
That's what I heard though, right?
I'm a more.
I don't know where you're from, I don't know much about your background or anything like that, but that nigga Campbell, and I use nigga just because that's just a word, Just,
so now we're the Moors niggas?
You were more. You were more.
But you keep calling me nigga though.
But that's going in a different direction. You're going in a different direction.
But what I'm trying to say is this: we need to have if we're gonna really be on that level of really digging into that deepness, we can't be no hypocritical motherfuckers. Like, yo, I'm a more ass nigga. Like, wait, what?
Nah, see, I didn't say that.
You did though.
More
nigga.
Right.
Wait,
so
hold on.
I didn't say you were more nigga. I said you were more nigga.
What's the whole nigga thing for? What's the nigga thing for?
That's just having a conversation. That's in the vocabulary.
I mean,
it's a colloquialism at this point, but that's a word. That's a conversation we could have, but that's separate from this conversation.
But what I'm trying to say is this: I can't have nobody say.
That's your conversations, Josh.
I can't have nobody saying. I wouldn't ever feel comfortable with somebody being like, "Yo, you come from greatness, you come from this," and then have a derogatory historical name like nigger, right? And then be like, "Yo, that's crazy to me. You tell me I'm a what?" Like it's just like it's almost like it's a contradiction. It's like it's stress. See, it's the pulling of two different objects. You know what I'm saying?
We live in a contradictory world, so
so for the sake of moving the conversation forward, how about this? Let's not use the word nigga for the next 5 minutes while we explain the rest of this content. Because you made a good point.
So I'm cool with that. It's just and I'm just making certain things because I'm really forward on learning. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like when it comes to that type of thing, it's like I don't have no Nigerian, I don't have no West Indian background to say I'm from somewhere. It's like all I have is black. So when motherfuckers want to talk about that black shit, I get into it for real.
So
you're from here.
So cool. Go,
nigga, I'm from here. Nigga, I don't know where the fuck I'm from, nigga.
No, here. Literally.
I'm about to tell you. Yo,
here.
So you
from here.
Go back to I don't know, like I said, I don't know your background or anything like that, right? But those that are from the the North American, South American, and the Central American continent, right? Those and the islands and all that stuff. That's all Moroccan Empire. That's what we are. We are Moors. That's you can look back to this, a Mexum. You can look up these terms, a Mexum, Al Morocc, all the Al Moroccans, all that. That's who we are. So this goes back to treaty days and stuff like that. Look at the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, 1787, which is superseded by 1836, right? It's the stuff you can go ahead and go type in there. You're gonna see that they're talking about us as the Aboriginals here. You know what I'm saying? The true Americans who were here on this continent, first and foremost, before the European hybrids came over here and started to take over us through paperwork and through war. You know what I'm saying? A la the Christopher Columbuses and shit like that, or the Spaniards that's coming over and started causing all these issues over here, which we was the ones who actually allowed these the British and all of them to actually have this opportunity to come over here and be recognized as independent country before independent nation, before anybody else gave them that stuff. But they came and they got all this information. They came and they got all their funds and all that stuff. They became a nation because of what they were dealing with, which was over here, and that was dealing with us and through our treaties and stuff like that. So when you're talking about, you talk about who we are, what I'm saying, as Aboriginals of the lands, what I'm saying, you talking about Moors. That's all, that's what I'm saying. That's from my studies, from what
I have a series of questions.
Go ahead.
And I just only want Coop to speak, please. So I wrote some notes on the side while you were speaking, and I'm trying to understand, because I think I misheard things, which made it hard for me to understand the rest of what you were saying. So if you could start over just a teensy bit with these questions. So you're saying that Moors, it was a Moroccan territory? What territory did you call it?
Yes, I'm saying this is where we are right now, which is, considered the United States of America.
It's Moroccan territory.
El Morocco.
El Morocco.
Like Morocco.
Right, not the 1956 Morocco that's over in the west side of Africa. I ain't talking about that Morocco. I'm not
so where is this Morocco that you're speaking of? The original Morocco that's in Africa before Arabians came?
Nah, yeah. See, you have some knowledge, and I see the Arabian thing, but see, this is what they took away from us. Our knowledge and shit like that. This is the fall of the Moroccan Empire, where they basically came over them. The white folks came and burned all our information, and then put his story into the spirit of what we got, what we learning today, right?
So you're saying that, okay. Based off of what you're saying, are you saying that today, what you call Morocco is that's the Morocco you're talking about? Not today's Morocco in this state, but where I'm referring to in Morocco, that's what you're talking about. Is Africa, they had territory of 1,000, like years and years and years and years and years ago.
Nah, I ain't talking about today's Morocco. See today's Morocco, what that's on the west side of Africa.
But where was the original Morocco of the one you're talking about?
Here.
In the United States.
Everything was here. Everything was America. In America, quote unquote America, that's our Morocco.
And I said like the North
and
America,
why do you
South
think
America,
why do you
Central
think
America?
that there were Black people in America prior to that? What would be today's South and Northern American territory?
I can show you, but I can tell you. So let me bro.
I think everybody should be able to share. Hold up.
All right, I'm gonna go to the 1828 Webster's Dictionary, right?
Can I just one thing? Did you mention that the Moroccan Empire and all of their literature and like history was burned or destroyed?
They took out a lot of our stuff.
Then the Europeans like rewrote their history or whatever.
Yeah.
I just want to ask that question.
And they repurposed a lot of buildings and towns and shit like that. So
they burned all the history. Why do you guys know this?
They didn't burn all the history.
I didn't want to be the one to ask it.
And I don't know, like I'm trying to really, and the reason I'm asking all these questions is because you're saying that, I'm trying to understand, are you saying like, you know how like there was Pangea?
Right.
According to history books. Are you saying that where America was in comparison to before Pangea, like I guess made everything spread. Like I'm trying to understand when this was, like when you're trying to say like there's original Black people in the American territory. Was this when the earth was together? I know I sound crazy, but y'all know what Pangea is. Is that it? Or you're saying that the world was separated and there was not only Black people in Africa, but Black people in South America and North America. In my head, I mean, Black people are the original people, so there was Black people everywhere to me.
Here we go. Exactly.
That's the point.
That's we ain't gotta see. I think a lot of times we hear that, but we don't really take heed to what's being said.
And why is that cool? Why is that?
Because of what the white man did to us. Because of that
story we believe.
Yeah, that's his story. You see, we even looking at it when you talk about his story. You talk about a patriotic society. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the story that's being told by the white man rather than what we were brought up on, as in back in history, we were brought up on the matriarch society, meaning the lack of better term, the Black woman was the Black woman is considered God, essentially. You know what I'm saying? And then she had her sons. You know what I'm saying? Now think about this. Do you have kids?
No.
Unmute her, man.
Sorry, I couldn't take myself. No, I don't have no kids.
Okay.
I'm not married.
You got
nothing.
Relatives who got kids and everything, right? As a melanated woman, a melanated woman can have a child of every single skin complexion, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Can a white woman do so?
Oh, I mean, it depends.
Yeah, what you? I'm not.
It depends on if they get if like. Oh, I get what you mean.
You ain't never seen a white woman produce a Black baby. Now, I'm not saying I'm talking about skin color right now. I'm not saying they don't got that mix to them, but I'm talking about a naturally dark-skinned baby. You ain't never seen a white woman produce a naturally dark.
Yeah.
Right? But you've seen a melanated woman produce each shade, right?
Yeah, but that's because to your point, aren't white people Neanderthals? Didn't they like go to the north or something like that? And they got longer noses and all this fucking genetic shit that happened over time because they traveled.
From what I've seen, they're albinos.
Yeah, but they were originally Black people. No. Yes.
It's some just
no.
All right,
are white people werewolves?
I don't think nobody truly knows.
Right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there.
And then which goes against
I don't think nobody truly knows.
So let's say all the Black people that are from America, for example, because you guys made the point that I'm Nigerian, and then Marcus said no, I'm I'm from here, just like Josh was saying and stuff like that. So when people trace back their roots and stuff like that, and they're finding to be, okay, you're from this country, you're from that country, maybe a couple of white countries, do you really think that's cap though?
Yeah, all them little ancestors.
But what about when they come up with points of Brazilian people being tied to Nigerians, from the name to features, the Black Brazilians? You don't believe that shit? I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, I believe that there were Black people here before the Europeans, but I in my head, I still feel like all those Black people came from Africa. I don't know if I'm saying that because I'm African. Maybe, I don't know, but I just feel like all those Black people are from Africa.
All right, so where, in your opinion,
which was the center of Pangea at one point?
In your opinion, where is Egypt located?
Let me tell you something. Egypt is a horrible country, but Egypt is located in East Africa.
Right. That's his story.
That's whose story?
That's his story. That's what the European colonists want you to think. You got some people that we got images too. And I'm glad I know this was what we was on, Dre. I got my damn computer out.
Yeah, I got my little book downstairs though.
You know what I'm saying? You got pictures, you got facts out there that says, Egypt was originally in America, which is Iraq once again. You know what I'm saying? That's where history comes in. Look at, for example, you got the Memphis. Look at in Tennessee, you got Memphis over there, and you got all the pyramids and shit that's over there. Look in the Grand Canyon, you got all pyramids and shit that's in the Grand Canyon. You got temples, you got all that stuff that's in the Grand Canyon. You got all those artifacts and all those things that's supposedly over out in Egypt. You know, that's here in America.
Are you sure that there's artifacts from Egypt in the Grand Canyons? For sure.
Bring it up.
You can't share.
But also, the same way that you're saying, just to play devil's advocate with myself and everybody else.
Go ahead.
The same way that you're saying we cannot believe in the white man's history is the same way we can't believe in what you're trying to say either. I don't know. I feel like
why it's always gonna have open
I don't
mind.
agree with what anybody says. I agree with what science says.
Right.
Like when it comes to like the way the world has developed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has to make sense. Like it has to make sense from like a science perspective. For example, like on some like you have to explain it from the point of Pangea.
Some motherfucking facts.
No, hold on. Tell me.
Who determined the science? And who?
But that's what I'm saying.
Who
like
validated
all this
the
shit.
fact?
Why we believe in
science
anything?
Makes sense.
All this shit is based off of narrative, right?
Something.
Everything is based off of a narrative, and people believe narratives and stories, right? My thing is, right? Why would you believe in something if it doesn't benefit you?
There you go.
But people just openly believe stuff and has no benefit to their life. It's actually to their detriment.
Wait, what
you know
you
what
mean?
I'm saying? Like, why?
Exactly.
Like, okay,
explain that some more. Explain that in depth, please.
For instance, right? We all went to school here, and we went to school in Connecticut, whatever. Let's say. I know you from Cali, right?
DC.
Oh, DC. Okay, copy. So you in grade school, boom, da da da. First thing you learn when you come up in history, what was the first thing you learned? Slavery. The first thing you learn, bro, in history. Why is that?
No, I don't. The first thing we learned about was the presidents, and I remember that. They wouldn't start slavery like that, not in elementary school. Okay, maybe I'm being too technical. Let me shut up.
Who was the first president?
George Washington, the slave owner.
That's the sixth president. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want you to think. But we got facts here. That was the sixth president of the United States of America. So if we can go back and see that, that was the sixth president instead of the first, then how much other shit do you think they lying about?
And why are we learning this shit?
Exactly. Why are you learning it from jump? And then you have a whole perspective based on that. And then if somebody told you you wasn't from Africa or you wasn't from you would fight against it. But maybe that's just because you believe a narrative, just like George Washington was the first president. And it's like, well, that's what they taught us.
But so I am from Africa.
It's like, it's detrimental. This is the last point I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna give it up. It's detrimental. They build in a system for you to kind of push away the things that are actually saving you. And you think you're doing it righteously. Like, I'm not putting my energy in it. I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna focus on, when really, you should be focused on that. But you're so against it for whatever reasons, and there's a billion of them. But that's what I think conversations like this are gonna help us overcome that and change those situations. But all right, I'm gonna give it up.
I'm saying niggas been like the shit that you really need has probably been demonized already. You feel me? And you scared of it. Like, you know what I mean? They make it bad for you to like indulge in to look into. So when somebody says something, it just sounds crazy. You feel me? It's like, all right, we all were indoctrinated to go to school, go to college, get an education. And we think that's the best thing to do. You feel me? But the people that founded Harvard or founded Yale, where their kids go to school? Their kids ain't go to them schools. Them schools for us. You feel me? So we can, you know what I mean? So that's how that should go. Like, you got to kind of go outside of the realm of convention to really find the truth, in my opinion. Because conventional be lies. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think most people are stupid, personally. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
What is stupid?
Huh?
None.
Nah, don't do that.
And Campbell, in your terms, they're followers.
There we go. There we go. I like
your
that. That's all. That's all I
terminology.
wanted. That's all I wanted.
I gotta
Josh.
talk to Campbell and like Campbell turn. I
That's all
know
I
this.
wanted. That's all I wanted because I'm like, damn, what's stupid? These niggas might have went to Yale. I got a master's. What's stupid?
Right, but
that don't make you smart.
That don't make you smart.
Oh, believe me, I know. That's why I was asking.
Nigga, yeah, me and Campbell, I can't speak for nobody, bro. I can't speak. You know what I'm saying? But me and this nigga Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we know what it is to fail off a fucking team just like that. That don't make me and Campbell fucking stupid.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that just mean that I didn't prescribe to what they trying to fucking teach me in fucking history.
It didn't have no fucking relevance.
Yeah, it didn't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I done jumped into a whole lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know. Still ain't figure out how to get the bills paid though. She got that. She
over there writing notes, mad as hell. She got her notebook. that one part blank. She just tapping a pen on that shit like fuck. They gonna come back to it.
Yo, I'll stop washing dishes when I heard bills. Fuck that.